And this past week, I worked at the Alamo Model Railroaders show down in San Antonio. Got another one coming up at the end of the month in New Braunfels, Texas. But in between all of that, what I've been doing is working on some operations things. There's a couple of my train location cards. That's a Union Pacific Fast Express, and it's located in Colorado, as you can see. And one of the things I'm going to do as an example is I'm going to show you some of the things for the Chief a little later in a slideshow format. And here's another train over here. Here's another Union Pacific train. Whoop, watch the finger. It's located in St. Louis. It's a passenger train, and it'll be coming in at some point. I'll have to look at the train sequence. Now, one of the things I have been working on, and you'll see a mess up here, there's a bunch of cars that need Microtrains couplers. So before I start getting really hot and heavy into doing scenery, I really wanted to make sure all my couplers and stuff were working good. There's a Concord car that needs to have its trucks replaced. So I've been working on a lot of different cars, and you'll see some over here. I'm going to turn around. Every one of these here has had Microtrains couplers put on them for reliability. One of the things that I learned while doing these, especially on this one, this is a Lima. When you, there it is, so you can read it, a Lima. These you have to pull theirs off because they're kind of stuck in with a couple of prongs, I guess. And then you put in a plastic insert into the bolster hole and glue it in, and then you can put on the Microtrains truck. Now, one of the things that's very interesting that I discovered is, you might notice that there's some metal wheels in this truck, is that the metal wheels that were in the Lima truck actually fit into the Microtrains 1018 truck set. So that's just something I discovered. I've never thrown any of those away, so I have plenty of them, and I went ahead and gathered them all together. Here's another example of a train car. Here's the Silver Streak Zephyr, and it's located in Omaha. And like I said, I've been trying to do some pre-operational setup into staging. These are all train cards that are telling you where these trains are located. So if I have people come help me play trains, they need to know where they are, and I can tell them what track they're on and where their location is. So then we can look at our train sequence, which I'll show you. But anyway, that's all for out here in the hobby building, and we'll go back and I'll put together a little slideshow for you so you can see what else I've been doing. This is an example of a train sequence. I've got this set up from midnight to 6 a.m. You'll note that the Chief is the 15th train in sequence, and it is train number 20, the eastbound Chief. And we'll show you some of the other cards here coming up next. Thanks. This is an example of the switch list form for the Chief, and it shows both the eastbound number 20 and the westbound number 19. And each of those two cards is the front and the back, and it gives you the list of the cars and what an operator should do. This is the train location card for the Chief, and notice that there's a front and a back, just like the ones I showed you out in the train building. And you just flip it over based on which direction it had gone and where it ends up in staging. Thanks for watching. Bye.